Hey, what's up my WoW mustaches, and welcome to another WoW video. In today's WoW video, we're going to be discussing the changes that happen in Cataclysm raids, so let's get right into it.
Hold up.
Alright my mustaches, we are back and we're going to be doing a Cataclysm raid known as Blackwing Descent. Now, we're only going to do this today, but we're going to be doing all of them together pretty soon. And now that said, my DK actually did it faster than he usually does, and he does it at 12 minutes now. Now, that's because we got a new move that I forgot the name, and I'll make sure that I put it in the comment sections whenever I remember the name. But it is a move that allows us to go faster than the last move we had from the previous version. Now, that said, it's pretty amazing that we have some mobility now, and I really enjoying that, to be honest to you. But that said, we did get this finished faster than usual. Now that said, I will tell you guys, is a big letdown kind of, because there is a big change in gold. And don't get me wrong, we knew this was coming if we actually looked at the change log, but to be honest to you, it's actually half of what you're really used to be getting. Now that said, we're getting about a total of 68 gold per boss. Now that's with the exception of the dwarf basically boss that you do in the second room. Now that's giving you about 128 gold, and that's because there's a lot of them that you fight. But that's if you don't fight them fast enough. Now that said, each item sells too as well, so don't get me wrong. All the items still sell for their normal price, but that's pretty good too as well. Now that said, after you get all this done, after you run every single boss and get your 68 gold per boss, you're going to get about 763 gold, and that's including the sales of the items that you have, which is pretty cool, I guess, and it's not as good as the past. The past you would get at least double of that, like about 1,500, if not a little less and all stuff, but it's not bad. I honestly believe that this is not bad change. It might be less, but you gotta understand that Mr. Panda raids are actually gonna be pretty awesome too. Now, if I'm saying dungeons in any of this video, I do apologize. I'm used to saying dungeons, but anyways, you're gonna be able to get more gold from Mr. Panda raids, and which is pretty awesome. So that said, just look at it that way. You'll be able to do this, and then later on, whenever you get high geared, tiered, basically hit Legion, you'll be able to go back and do Mist. Now, don't get me wrong, I gotta agree, there is some Mist Panda raids you won't be able to do because they're mechanics, by yourself at least, okay? Now, saying that you'll be able to do it with like 2 or 3 people, then yeah, you'll probably most likely be able to do 2 to 3 people on Mist Panda raids. I mean, there was 2 of us actually, me, Old Bess, and basically Steven Socks, which is another friend of ours. We did Mr. Panda raids, and we could do it. And this was in Warlords of Drano. I said Drano. Draenor. But anyways, you'll be able to do it. Don't listen to anybody who's saying that you can't do Mr. Panda raids in next expansion. I honestly don't see why people are saying, I don't even think you can do Mr. Panda raids at the end of Mist, at the end of Legion. But I think that's really, really frustrating. Like, wrong, actually, not frustrating. Wrong that people would say that you can't do Mr. Panda raids at the end of Legion. That's totally wrong. You'll be able to do it, guys. But anyways, that said, it is still a gold making. You should really, really do it, guys. It's not nothing too hard to do, especially when you could actually do this faster now. Especially with some classes that used to always do it fast. This could go way faster. Now, that said, keep in mind that this might change again. We don't know. We don't know for sure. Blizzard always changes stuff, especially when it's good for the player. I mean, look at all the farming locations they changed and everything. It's just crazy. But that said, guys, let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see next. We're going to do a whole review of all the Cataclysm raids, except for this one, because you already know what this one is. Probably Friday we're going to do it, so stay tuned for that. If you like this video, and if you're new to this channel, please like, subscribe, and comment, guys. And thank you so much for the last video support. And as always, stay tashy.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my video, so click it maybe.
Oh, you're still here? Don't be surprised if you find something you like. Click that link and maybe subscribe.